This is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stand. Are you ready for this morning's project? So this is a card I'm going to share with you today and some great idea, great tip that I think I would like to share with you. And if this is the first time you watch this channel, Local King Rubber Stand Online DVD Library is the channel that me, Lisa, aka Sausage Finger, to share all the great stamping technique and ideas with you. So check our DVD library. There is 150 plus tutorial ready to view, and plus I have a new tutorial coming very often. Make sure you subscribe this channel and give me a thumb up if you like this channel. And so that's to start today's project. This is the 4 card of the week. If you haven't got a chance to take a look at the other 3, make sure you check the DVD library. This is the week that I am using the same stamp set, same die card, and the same background stamp to create a 7 different kind of project. I'm trying to show you that rubber stamp is so much fun. You don't need a lot of stamp. Well, of course you need some, but I just want to show you that with the same stamp, you can create a lot of different wonderful cards. And so that's started. Okay, so this little chick is the Local King's #1, the best sell set I designed in 2007, and still up to today is the record holder, because you can make a lot of cards with these stamps. They come with all different images, and every single stamp is pretty useful. So, and we're gonna make this a 5.5 by 5.5 square card. So the main card is a 5.5, and then the purple one is a 5.25. This pattern paper is a 5 by 5, and this is 4.75 by 4.75. You can make it any shape you like. So the material list is a pretty simple, nothing special. Do you have one of these punch tool? This punch tool is kind of create that little rectangle. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to use that punch tool to create something like that. And wait a minute, if you don't have it, that's okay. Lisa's here. I'm always share with you some other way to retrieve the, if you don't have that tool, something else we can do. And of course, and also something else I'm going to share with you. So let's start with this first. This one is awesome because you can do a lot of things. And this one is from the Friskers. Okay, so if you let's do this one. We're gonna need a ruler. Okay, so you decide how how wide you want. That's just do like a 1/2 inches. Okay, so I'm gonna do the 1/2 inches. Just draw a line. Okay, and then the other 1/2 inches. Usually I kind of just eyeball it. So I'm going to just do this. Okay, so you can draw the line in the back of your card. Just something like this. This is something maybe very simple, I'm just like to share with you. If you already know, good for you. If you don't know, that's, you learn something new today, right? So, and then I just mark a dots, just like a 1/4 inch area. And then you have this punch tool, right? But don't guiding when you punch it, don't guiding with the back. You actually kind of have to see from the side, okay? And then kind of line up and then punch like that. It's a little like not straight, but that's okay. We do our best. Remember, this is a handmade card, right? Oops, that looks bad. Sorry. Okay, so 1/2 inch is too much. Let's do a quarter inch, because I only want to punch like a 1/2 of that punch. Okay, 1/4 inch is good. And then you're going to put a dot, 1/2 of the 1/4 inch. That will be 1/8, right? Okay, good. Okay, and then so you are going to just try to reach that dot. That's much better. Okay, so the 1/2 inch is too much. So that's how you get that corner punch. right? Okay, and then you say, okay, I don't have this tool. What I'm going to do? That's okay. We do something else. So you draw the line. It just help you to find the place you want to where you're supposed to cut, right? And then you just use your scissors. You are going to just try to, you know, cut two line, okay? And then you make your own punch, okay? And I show you, and then kind of just folding. It's something very simple, but you know, some people they maybe don't know. See, that's how I create this. I remember they have something punch like this, but I don't have it. But I really want to add a little bit those beautiful twine to decorate my card. So that's why if you have this one, it's good you use it. If you don't have one, this is the best tool. And then actually, do you know, I just found out, I say, what is this? And I open it, and then look. You know, you can use this one to make a shaker card. Isn't that awesome? If you have some kind of scrap paper, you don't use it before you put the garbage. You just punch some, and then this compartment is actually these are a lot. So you can make a shaker card, or you can make a cupcake and sprinkle this one on top and give to your sister-in-law. Good idea, huh? Okie dokie. So that's start the rest of our project today. Okay, I was joking about the sprinkle on the cupcake. Well, no, it's not I don't want to do it. I just don't want to go to jail if something happened to her. So just put it like a few, don't put too much. Okay, so I am going to, you know, if you have a set of these markers, you can just color with the markers, but sometimes you can cut a little bit, like you can save a little bit time. So I am going to just use this Robert Naker's new impact. It's just an awesome product, and I'm using the Canson watercolor, and I will show you. Okay, so sometimes it's just easier. We are going to always try to start with a lighter color. If you use your markers, try to start with a lighter color first, and then just add a little bit darker color. It doesn't matter where you put where, okay? Just kind of use a tree color. Okay, if you use them 3 times, so remember you got to keep your acrylic block straight, otherwise your this flower is kind of going to lean different side. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to do just a first one a little bit tall, and then a little bit lower, and then a little bit top. So see, just one stem, you get a 3-tone already. That's really pretty, all right? And then I'm going to add one more, so I don't even bother to clean my stem. I'm going to just rubbing a little bit light color, a little bit darker color, a little bit green. Okay, and then mix 2 times. Very, you know, try to get it like a fine bottles. Okay, and then we're going to do again. So I'm going to just, you can kind of overlapping a little bit, cut part of your stem. It doesn't have to be like a full image. So we can kind of like a trimming the bottom a little bit. Try to have a high and a low. So that way it looks more like interesting. So 1, 2. Okay, there you go. See, this one I kind of put a little bit more water, so they kind of more look like watercoloring, which is perfect. And then you're going to clean your stem. Okay, and I'm going to use a very, very light pale green. So that's a new sprouts. If you're not sure, you always can have a scrap paper and testing the color before you working on. See my stamp. That's actually a very pretty color. My stamp is a little bit dirty, so that's good because that actually give you some pretty color. And then we're gonna just stamp directly on top because the color is kind of light. That give you that bushes, right? Okay, and then we're gonna do the background. So background stamp. Okay, gently rub. And we're going to just put this corner. Okay, so that's my background, and then I am going to use that punch to punch the back. So I punch it back because I draw the line. So I'm going to just do a very quick, okay, try to do your best. Let's do these. Okay, so 1, 2, see, you can see the front is like that. Okay, so I'm going to just fast forward, punch all corner. Okay, doc. So I have all my 4 corner punch, and now we are going to working on my little cheeks. Okay, so I have my 4 color here: light, medium, dark, and a little bit black. And I am going to have a little 3 little cheeks here, so 3 color. And then I'm using the Canson watercolor paper, and the Canson water paper, the surface is not really smooth, so which is great. That's why, but I'm going to show you something else. Okay, so this I have a review for all the different kind of paper. If you want to find out which paper is good for what, so make sure you check that tutorial. I will have the number on the bottom of this screen. Okay, so let's start with the first one first, and remember. And you are going to start with the lightest color. That's your foundation color. Let's bring a little bit close. Okay, foundation color here. And then I'm going to just use a little bit brown, give a little bit eye somewhere around there, smoky eye, some dotting, and a little bit black. Just dot there, okay? And then I am going to, the first little one, we're going to stamping on these cards. So I'm going to just give a nice firm press. Hold for 3 seconds and the paper will absorb the ink. So that's my little birdie. Oh, I miss a little bit on the beak, but that's okay. I'm going to cover it. So always try to fix your boo-boo. It's okay to have a boo and the boos. Okay, second one, see, I don't even bother clean my stamp. I just use the second darker color and a little bit brown and give a big smoky eyes. Some dotting on the body. Okay, and then let's give it nice firm press. Okay, so you can see the color is not as sharp as on the glossy paper or the matte cardstock, right? Because the surface of this Canson watercolor paper is kind of have a texture, but that's okay. We are going to do something. And then the third little chickadee, I am going to use my third darkest color. So light, medium, dark, and a little bit black. And we're going to stamp at this side. Okay, so that's color, right? And then there's more. So I kind of don't like those kind of, you know, you can kind of still see the base of the cardstock. So what I'm going to do is we are going to do a little bit watercoloring. So I have a brush here and I have a container there. You don't have to do anything. You only need the water. So if you don't have this container, you can just use a color block as your mixing palette. And then you kind of just borrow a little bit color, kind of use that ink color, kind of blending a little bit. See these two? This is the one with a little bit color. This one doesn't have a color. So they kind of blending the color, create a watercolor. It's like a paintbrush, Chinese, like an ink paintbrush color. It looks awesome. And that's, you know, be honest with you, that's not easy. Watercolor is not easy. It kind of needs a skill, but with this kind of technique, you can feel like you're a professional artist. When I was teaching, and when I teaching watercolor, I always tell my student, if the first time when you do the watercolor, it turned out very pretty, nice, don't be happy that was accident. Because the watercolor mean to fail, because you're working with the water and it's so hard to control. So, but like this one, you just stamped it and give a little bit color. If you want it, you can just lose the shape a little bit if you want to. So that's a best, easier way to work with watercolor. Okay, and then we are going to find a nice sentiment. So remember, if you like to create a sentiment library like this, make sure you watch the tutorial. So that way you can easily find out which one is good to go. And let's see, so yeah, let's find out which one. your day is as amazing as you are. Okay, and then see this little chicken you can have as many as you want, right? So why not? It's free. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it and then I'll be right back. Okay, and then we are going to make use this beautiful twine. So this one is actually I got it from the one of the sewing show, and I will provide the link. I don't know do they sell to the retail now. It's called the Wonderful. They are a company located in the Calgary, so they have a lot of beautiful, you know, those kind of twine. Okay, so you're going to put the the foundation here. I mean the not foundation. You are going to just start it in the middle first. Okay, you just tape it and be careful. These I stand with VersaFine. I supposed to do it after. Okay, and then you kind of just do this. See, you add a beautiful touch out, isn't it? So you kind of just rotate it. You can do like a 2 layer if you want to, or if it's just a 1, you just bring it back. Tape it here. I think it's a great trick, isn't it? Okay, and then I am going to just put the foam tape and then mount on top. Voila! That's it. So this is today's project. I hope you like, and then this is the 4th card of the week, and then with the same stamp, same die cut. Look at how many different kind of possibility. So the June promotion is going to end June 30th. So it's going to have a few more days left. And for YouTube viewers, here is a 10% extra saving. 10% off extra saving. Make sure you use this code LK101530, and then you get a 10% off for all the online store order. It doesn't matter this month's special or special combo, and then so 20% off for the all the online order except the special combo set. So check it out. All the information is on our first page. And the June is so busy, and we are trying to catch all the orders, try to have it out as soon as possible. And so after June, it's going to be a little bit quiet for a while, and I'm going to take a break for all tutorial. It has been a very busy month in June. So this is Lisa from No Cooking Rubber Stand, and I'm going to see you tomorrow morning. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.